Welcome back to the channel. Today it's our first Wednesday nighter of the big bass league I run throughout pretty much the whole year on Wednesday nights. This was the first one I could finally meet and hit up. Absolute blast. This was a really fun day fishing, so let's see how I did. I found a fish. God's ass. First one, the baby jack, of course, the baby bass. First one. Throwing the baby jack outside news trailers. Leave me alone with my trailer. I'm terrible at putting Z-Man flags on and anything basic, just a straight bar, but baby jack. That's the chatter shed. And that's that new crankbait rod you guys just saw last week. Definitely not the strongest rod, so you do have to give it to them. Got another one. I think he's gonna be a keeper. No. Two. All right. Baby jack with the Kage. Oh, the little one with the Kage hookup ratio 100% so far. All right. Only thing I would say is because it is a crankbait rod, it's not as sensitive. So I am kind of more relying on feeling this blade to stop doing a bladey thing and feeling weight. So which is why a lot of people like crankbait rods for chatterbaits, because some people set the hook too early. Oh, there's just brush. There's just brush I was in. That's the problem with tubes sometimes. You just don't feel a bite. It's just weight. I thought it was weight. It's a keeper. It's not a bad one, but it's gonna win it. Got him. Yeah, that's a good one. Good one out there on the old stupid tube. Pretty sure he's 14, so let's just do a quick check. Get the board out. Look all official and stuff. Used to be 14, 15. All right. Get you in there. All right with me today. Got a little 15-incher on the old stupid tube. Oh yeah. Probably 2-pounder. Oh yeah. All right. Okie dokie. Went to the next cove we talked about. Fished all this wood. Got a couple bites. I thought I got bit back there, nothing. Went there. Hop in the old stupid tube. I saw this last year. The old stupid tube. We'll put a little please release me back. Please won't release me in there. So he is good to go. Probably want to put a ton. About a ½ ounce, that sounds good. Now, see if we can get another one. Yeah, because they ain't gonna win. Last week was a 3. This time of year, you gotta bring a 3-4 pounder back, so he's probably 2 1/4. Got another one. Bunch of meaners. I don't know if you guys can see that. Bunch of meaners just jumped out of the water. Hiya. This Kage is doing a pretty good job with this. Man, hookup ratio is just 100. Another little one. I don't know if you saw, but a bunch of bait just like blew up right there. Right about halfway back at this cast. So maybe there's a bunch of shad back here. It's another one. Same thing. Little 1/4 ounce baby jack with that Daiwa. I'm not gonna try to say it again. Of course, everything that's available at Hamilton Bait and Tackle will be listed below. My tubes are not listed, so probably need to get a hold of Ben and get him to order me some of my tubes. Start carrying them. But I'll list everything at the end. I'll probably just list like Tackle Warehouse or something. Another one. I mean, honestly, I'm not catching giants, but this is fun with this lure, this rod. Another small one. After that first go, man, I thought this was gonna be I'm gonna pretty much get home and delete this clips, but hey, we're catching them now. Hell yeah. Got another one. Another small one. Jesus. Oh, he choked that one. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you want him to eat a baby jack. Look at that. Look at that. Gotta get a photo of that. Eating? That wind makes me want my hoodie back on. When the wind stops, I'm hot. Another one. Definitely not as big as my 15, but oh, still a whole lot of fun. Just repoked them. Another little one. Oh, this is the dink to shore though. riding cover. It's right through. It's pretty good for cover. A little 1/4 ounce size doesn't dig in there. That might be a better one. Man, guys, this is crazy. I mean, geez. I mean, I'm catching no giants once again, but a whole bunch of little ones. This is fun, guys. Chatterbait. I'm just fucking. You mean you've seen them? I'm just hitting them. There's no soft paws. I'm cracking them. That's kind of why I've always liked a softer jerkbait or chatterbait rod. But I don't like glass. I don't like glass, but I like a softer crankbait rod, a medium power, or a lighter medium heavy. You know, bait catcher, medium heavy mod fast. You know, and I mean, once again, this is. I know I ain't catching no giants, so no one gives a shit unless you're catching a 10-pounder or catching 112 pounds in 3 days. But that's that new baby jack, guys. Once again, new baby jack, that new Daiwa Kage. It's a 7-foot crankbait rod. It's literally a medium power, 1/4 to 5/8. I'm just having a blast. I do feel like if I do run into a giant, you know, a 3-pounder, a 4-pounder, and around wood, I might be in danger. But this would be an awesome, you know, pond setup. It's Daiwa Kage, 12-pound fluoro, 30 small crankbaits on it, and pick up a couple baby jacks from Hamilton Bait and Tackle, and you're good to go, guys. Oh, and Daiwa just tool SV70. Use Bassin 513. Save 10% off, and I can get a little kickback to do some unboxings down the road. Peace. See you. Oh my, that's a big one. That's a good one. That's the one we need. That's the one we need right there. That's a better one. Ooh. And that would be great right now. Oh, that's a better one. Ta-ting! All right. Should put a tall tag on this one. I think that one's bigger. Yeah, that one's bigger. That's way bigger. Oh. All right. Wasn't a really good laying job, but hey, we got her. I'm soaked. You got her soaked too. Whew. Should be a 3-pounder. Oh, or not. 295. This is unbelievable. I can't believe this rod's doing so well. Like that's literally why I brought that mega bass. That's the only reason I brought that mega bass rod. One, I wasn't planning on throwing a tube tonight. I was really thinking about taking that off, put it on the X Pride, but I forgot I had to re-spool that one. It's got old fluoro on it. So I was like, well, I'll just bring the mega bass rod And then if I lose a couple fish with this, then I'll just flip it over, and then I'll probably tie my tube on my heavy jig rod, and kind of go with that. Another one, guys. What a blast! Not as big, but what a blast. I mean, not a little one, but how fun. Just how fun is this? And this line, like I said, it's not l.omeara, it's copolymer, it's some canine. I've only really used so far is their copolymer. The braid's kind of but just copolymer, man, it's like 500 yards or 550. It's like $20. So I think for some copolymer, I think this would be my shit, man. I love this stuff so far for all my movement rods so far. I picked up 12 and 17. And this is just 12 pound, guys. Having an absolute blast. So let's keep going. See if we can catch any more. We got about another hour, and then I got headed in the weigh-in. So, like I said, I hope no one else caught them. No offense to everybody. Hope no one caught them, and hopefully my fish is the winner. If not, absolutely fun day. I mean, this is a great day after work. Oh, is that a bigger one? No. Oh, it's a good one though. Look at that. Another just choked it. Get my pliers. Ow! He bit me. Another one. I don't talk about like appliances, but if you guys don't have like a right angle one, so when you can see, I don't know if we can do a good angle, but I can go in like this with the spring and grab it without the pliers being in my way. Don't really talk about pliers very often, but those are Apollos. Any of the right angles, man, those are back to back ass. Little stinker. But yeah. Got another one. This is a small one. Well, he's not small, but he's not also not big. Look, guys, we're on a snoot again. Just in the snoot. Snoot eaters, snoot. Not a bad one. Look where he was at. Up shallow. Man, wish I had like 2 more hours out here today. What a fun bite. What a fun Saturday bite. Literally thought about throwing this bait on this morning when I was out work on my long drive. And I was like, I should probably tie one of those new baby jacks on. Try them out. And I was like, man, I should put on that new dial crankbait rod. So me and Wire, as soon as I get home, I'm going to check the bendness. If it seems like it's soft enough I can swing hard, I'll do that. And that's what I did. I brought an extra rod just in case I was having issues with this. I can swap it over. Yeah. But hey, I'm glad I brought that rod with the stupid tube, because it did give me my original keeper fish, which I then eventually upgraded, but I at least had a keeper for a little bit. But we'll probably go to at least 8:30 and then start heading in. Another little one. First loss. First fish I lost. So I horsed him a little bit and kind of thought it was grass. So I know it was a big bass tournament, but I did catch a lot of fish. Overall, it was a blast. So much fun. Getting off of work, getting home, taking care of the puppuccinos, getting the boat ready, go to hit the lake. And that came out being 2 pounds, 11 ounces, I think, or 10 ounces. Not a giant, but the lake's been kind of fishing kind of rough. But it was leading for quite a while until the last boater showed up, and he had a 3.5 pounder. So heck of a fish. Overall, wish we got the first place and won it. That'd be a nice little extra money in the pocket. But overall, an absolute blast of a night. I mean, that was so much fun. Catching fish, I mean, I call them reactive on a rod that now people are probably fishing with on a chatterbait. I did talk a lot more in the video. Let me know if you guys rather have that, me talking more in the video, or if me just to show the fish off and catch and talk about it at the end. So let me know. But I'm gonna go over the combos real quick and then get out of here. So the rod combo I call my first keeper on is that Mega Bass Orochi XX. It's a Diablo Spec R. It's a 7.2 medium, 3/8 to 3/4, and I have the old stupid tube rigged up. A bait you guys heard me talk about a lot last year, and once again it worked that night for at least one. I probably got another 5 or 6 bites, just didn't get committed. But this is the Pull Boys tube. It's a 4-inch. It's probably my favorite tube so far. And it's mainly just confidence. But this is a green pumpkin with some orange. And the hook is a hook, it's my first time running it. And this is the Bass Pros XPS stupid tube head. It's tungsten head. It's 3/16 with a 4/0 hook. It's a VMC hook. The big difference with the VMCs, if you can see, it's usually arced down a little bit more. But I bent mine up to make it a little more flat. So when I go up with the 2, it's pretty flat. I don't have to really Texpose it, but if I'm needing to, I can easily Texpose it. So really like those, a 4/0 hook, so it fits that 4-inch tube really well. And on the Spec R, I have the Daiwa Tula SV70 and a 7-speed. Really excited to use these 70s, the Tula's 70s for skipping. Still think the Corrado is a 70 is the best for skipping, but so about that whole day, this thing was rocking it. I got some 14-pound Bass Pro XPS fluoro. It was on sale during that classic sale, like 400 yards for 25 bucks. In my opinion, I think it's some of the best fluoro at that affordable price range of all the brands. So absolutely fantastic combo, and you'll probably see a lot more super tube jig fish caught. But the man of the hour, once again on a rod that I don't think a lot of people are going to be talking about fishing this technique is, but I'm hoping people see this video and maybe look into it. And it's that new Z-Man Baby Jack. Had the trailer all messed up all night. These chatterbait, these jackhammers have a double metal, one up, one down. Sometimes Z-Man products do not want to line up, but the water is super dirty, so I wasn't super worried about making this trailer perfectly level. If I went to a more cleaner lake, I would probably care a little bit more. But with where I'm at, I think the next time I go out with one of these baby jacks, I'm gonna cut the top metal hook off because I'm gonna run these chatter shads on the back. This is probably my favorite smaller chatterbait trailer. I like the spunk shad, but that just like standard fishy shape, I guess you'll call it. It just flows behind the chatterbait. Have a lot of confidence in it. I like to just reel my chatterbaits, maybe pop them once in a while, but mainly reel. But this is something I don't really do a lot. This is a 1/4 ounce. I usually just throw a 1/2 ounce. So that's a baby jack. That's the B Hit Delight or something like that. And then I paired it up with the Chatter Shad 3.5 and the Snake Eye. So green pumpkin on top, chartreuse, pretty matchy. And then like I talked about in that video, I'm throwing on that new video just showed off last Sunday, the Daiwa Kage crankbait rod, 7-foot medium. It's medium power, regular action. So it's like people do with glass rods, is how I was fishing it. You know, bomb it out, reel it, feel the vibration. Soon the vibration kind of goes away. Give it a second, almost like a frog, and then nice sweeping hook set. And I only lost one all day. That was one at the very end. That was just me just horsing it, and I knew it was small, so I just horsed it. But hookup ratio was great. They were eating it really good, and part of that was letting them eat it for a second. So that does help. But I've never been that guy that says you need a designated rod for a chatterbait. I don't fish around a lot of thick grass, and honestly, if you're not catching 5, 6, 7, 8 pounders on a daily basis, and you want a rod that's gonna have fun catching small bass, but also handle a pretty decent bass. I mean, that bass was over 2.5 pounds, and I did not feel like I was underpowered. I do think this could handle a 3.5 pound bass or even a 4 pound bass. So a rod that you have a lot of fun and is dual purpose. Take that off, tie a crankbait on. Take that off, put top water rod on. So this could be a really good rod if you want a designated movement rate rod for bank beating, or if you only have 5 rods. This rod would be really good for a lot of techniques. Once again, I had it paired up with a Dial to Tula 76 speed with 12 pound K9 fluoro, that copolymer. So I even have technically stretchy line on this. So if you want braid a leader, like I talked about in the video, could help with this, with the hook setting. You know, the hook is hard. I did feel like I had to kind of hit them kind of hard, but not like a frog hook set, but gotta give them a little bit. But you don't even need this rod to throw this. You can throw it on that mega bass rod, any medium heavy rod. I would definitely recommend a medium heavy mod fast rod. I've always preferred mod fast rods for chatterbaits, but honestly, for so far, that's absolutely so. It was very fun. Hopefully get out tonight while you're watching. Hopefully I'm out right now catching them again on that. But that's really about it. But definitely let me know if you guys like me talking in the video, kind of talk about more in the video and then less at the end. And I can make the endings kind of short, just kind of talk about some rods and reels, anything coming up, a tournament coming up, something coming up, and that's really about it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Wednesday nights, like I said, starting up, so hopefully we knock these out every week. Hopefully I can go as many times as I can. If not, I'll try to find some kind of videos, and we're trying to do 2 times a week. Work's kind of slowing down. We're starting to slow down a little bit, so maybe I can start getting those TikToks made again. So I hope you guys enjoy those TikToks and shorts and YouTube shorts. So if you like to support the businesses that support me, all their contact information will be in my subscription. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.